Well, hi there, teenies. Today we are working on what I'm hoping is going to be an easy project. I have some lard, and once I open it, I don't want to leave it in that plastic container. So we are going to heat it up, make sure it has no water in it, and then we're going to put it in jars. Let's get started. So this is what we are working with, and I still need to decide if I want to use the 12-ounce jars or the 24-ounce ones. Maybe I'll do half and half. And these 24-ounce jars are from Asia Standard, and that's what their lids look like. Let's go ahead and get started. Going to be difficult using one hand, so I'm going to go ahead and get the lard onto the pot, and then I'll be right back. And I got this from Amazon. So we're going to get the stove on medium low, and the reason why we're doing this is because I want to store this lard in such a way that it doesn't get any moisture. So once we have it really hot, we're going to put it in the jars so it seals and it'll be shelf stable. All right, that was a little harder than I expected. Needed the aid of an extra big spoon. So now we're going to let this melt for a while and let it start heating. And again, I'm not trying to cook this lard. I'm just trying to get it hot enough that when I put it in the jars, the jar is going to seal. So it'll be shelf stable, and I'm also wanting to make sure there's no moisture in that oil. That's where we're at now. It's mostly melted, and I'm going to stir occasionally until the oil is completely hot. And in the meantime, I've taken the jars and put them in the oven at around 250 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm going to let them sit in there for about 5 minutes just to make sure they're completely dry. So we're at a point where I can tell that the lard is hot enough, and I have a jar ready. It's hot. And I'll take the jars out of the oven one at a time as I'm ready for each one. I'll get this first one done. It's not very easy doing this one-handed. I'm going to leave about an inch of headspace for each one. And I'll get the lids on as soon as I'm done with each one. And I'll be right back when I have the rest of them done. That's the final jar out. Don't know if you heard that popping. That one just sealed. So I'm wiping the rim using some vinegar. And when I close this, I'm making sure that it's tight. I'll make it a little tighter once I'm done with the camera. It's hot, hot, hot. And I still have a little bit left, and I'll put that in a small jar and use it over the next few days. So we ended up with 2 of the 24 ounces and 5 1-pint jars. And I'll let this sit and cool off. Once they're all nice and cool and solid again, I'll show you what they look like. All done. The end result. Alright everyone, that's it for today, and we'll see you next time. Bye, Tinnies.